Hello everybody, welcome to Ken Knows Gambling. It's Wednesday and it's gonna storm its ass off here in Katy. So I'm gonna try to get this ninth session and downloaded before the freaking internet goes out. This is session 9, we're 8-0 with a 6A Martingale. And when this thing makes 10, and I have no doubt that it will, I'm going to keep it going. I've decided. And then I'm going to make some tweaks as if I was actually doing this live. And that'll be interesting, I think. I hope you guys will enjoy that. If this goes down, though, this one or the next one, I still will with my tweaks. Okay? I'm just trying to have some fun here, and this is the allure of a Martingale. You're gonna win most of the time. You just will, and you win until you don't. Right? Just remember, any strategy can and will get its ass tore up sooner or later. The best bet in all the casino is never to make the first bet. Why? Can we say it all in unison? Because gambling sucks. Alrighty then, here we go. Let's just go ahead and put the first bet out. Off on the come out, here we go. 8, that'll teach me. And then my boy from Connecticut, I just saw a comment that I didn't see before. He's apologizing for something. So, Scott, my boy in Connecticut, you ain't done nothing to piss me off at all, so I'm not sure what the apology is for. You're one of my favorite commenters, man. So, I don't know what you're talking about, my brother. Here we go. There's a 6 right on time. There's a quick $35. And you know, something else that you can use a Martingale for is, okay, we just won $35. Now, I know people are going to say this is just stupid as hell, and that's okay. I've been called stupid before. You got to figure out why. If you're doing it for a living, that's one thing. If you're doing it for extra income, that's another thing. But there's other reasons you can do things like this. I want to go see a show tonight. It's $70. All right, well, there's half of it. And you go until you get whatever it is you want and fucking leave. You know, I'm going to go to a nice dinner and eat $100 or whatnot. Hit, get out, go do your thing. Okay? Just a thought, y'all. That's all. All right, there's a boxcar Willie. 9. Another 9. 11. 4. There's an 8 and the point. So we're up $70. Hey, if that's your show money, get the fuck out of there. Alright. Point is a 9. 6. Alright. That's 35, 35, 30. That's about $105. If that's enough, get out. Get off the table. The longer you're on the table, the better chances you are of getting whacked. There's an 8. That's just for all you math guys out there that love quoting math. You have to admit, the longer you're there, the better chances you get whacked. Alright, there's the 7 out. Alright. Now that was a good little run, real quick. Now we'll move it on up to the east side to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Yeah, we're moving on up 8, to the east side. Finally got a piece of the pie. Fish don't fry in the kitchen, beans don't burn on the grill. Took a whole lot of trying, 7 just to get up that hill. Now we're up in the big leagues, getting our turn at bat. As long as we have you and me, baby, ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh, well, we're moving on up. All right, we're moving on up to the $180 level. And that's just the way it is. There's a 7. That escaped us to go to 540 something. There's a 5. All right, here we go. There's a 2. There's the 6. Hallelujah. I'm gonna get it all in greens. 2, 10. That way I can keep my rack straight. Alright, now we're up 150, 60, 70 bucks or so. Oh, we gotta leave some money out here. Oh, it's rumbling, tumbling out there, boys and girls. It's a nice storm coming. Alright, 5 is still the point. 5 has now been hit. Come out. 6. 10. 3, leaner. 4. 11. 6. That's the point, but that's payoff too. Alright, let's grab us a new point. There's an 8. There's a 6. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 5. 6. Had a fella said half of his enjoyment is watching me get all riled up sometimes. Of course, I just replied, hey, I'm glad you enjoy it. But I do every once in a while. It depends on the topic. It depends on what somebody says. Depends on how they say it. Yeah, you can charge me up. If you've watched my channel for any length of time, I can get really charged up. That's only because of the passion that I have for this shit. Anyway, that was just a side story, you know. Alright, here we go. 8 is still the point. There's a 9. There's a 5. 7 out. Bummer. 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 That's alright. That is okay. Most of the time here in these last sessions, 3 seems to be the, yeah, sort of right in the middle, but we'll get up to the 4th level every once in a while. And we've been to the last one, but by and large, that 3, maybe that 4th, that's about it. Or at least in the last 9 sessions or so. Alright, here we go. 3. 9. I'm waiting for my lights to go out. That'll be it. And I won't be able to post the video. 5. 4. 3. Watch this. 5, 4, 3. How about a 2? No. How about an 8? That'll work though. 75 for 5. And good. 7 out. All right, grab a point. 10. 6. That'll work. That'll work. What do we got? 1. There's 1. 1, 2, 2. 275. Yeah. We're getting there. 12. 10 is the point. 11. 8. 12. 9. Center field. 9. 4. 7 out. You dirty dog. Dirty, dirty dog. You dirty, 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 dirty dog. Dirty dog. 11, yo. 8. There's a 7. Alright, going to the 3rd level, which, you know, we do. I say quite often, but we actually do. These damn things sticking together. Alrighty then, here we go. Let's grab a point. 5. There's an 8. There we go. That's worth 210. We'll pay it in green. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 210. Come back down. Like so. Doing good, doing good. Here we go. 3. 10. 7 out. Wow, 7's just coming. But right at the moment, they're not coming, boy, in waves. They're just coming off it right now. And that's okay. Just as long as they don't come in packs of 5, 6s, and 7. Somebody told me that Hawaii crap shooter, they were live somewhere, and I don't know if it was 6 or 7, come out 7s in a row. It happens, man. Shit happens. Alright, grab a point. 4. Hit the note. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Going to that 3rd level. Quicker than we wanted to. But it is what it is. Okay. 6. 3. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Alright, that's not good. Alright, now we're going up to the 4th level. Now it's butt pucker time. Butt pucker time. Alright, here we go. There's 11. 5. And we need this one here. There's a 9. We're the favorite. But nope, 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 nope. Uh-oh. This is getting real. Hell, I thought I'd make 10. Maybe I don't. Alright, because now we're going up to the 5th level, baby. $1,620. Let me get $1,620. Ah, boy. There's a 10. If this don't make the old sphincter lock up on you, nothing will. Alright, here we go. There's an 8. There's an 8. Oh, we made it. And since we're at this level, we win a whole lot more money. So we might be able to get out of here. So, maybe. We get $1,890. We'll just go 1,900 for 10. Like so. That's gonna happen, man. It just is. If you do a martingale, you're gonna get up there to that sphincterville every once in a while. That's just the way it is. Let me get my 10 grand back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we need $100. Not really. Yeah, let's get 100. Let's get a 50 and then 50 in 1 or in 5s. Just a square away. Perfect. 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 Yeah, $600. I need an extra 5. Part of me wants to say I owe the world $5. Let's go ahead. I gotta do it right. Oh my God. We'll get 75 and 25 so we can put our act together. And so we'll end up, and then we'll tip 20. Sure. $575. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $5,575. On this particular session, we did get to the 5th level. I think we got to the 6th level in all these 9 sessions. I think we got to the 6th once. And I think that was on session number 6. We have got to the 5th level. I think this might be 3 times. Something like that. Most of the time it's in that 1st to 4th. 1st to 4th. Usually. But if you play it, and that's another thing too. And anybody that plays a martingale will attest to what I'm going to say. But if you play it, you have to trust it. If you decided you're going to go, like I did 9 steps, I was willing to go 9 steps. As scary as that would get from time to time. Just like this. You're going to put 15 grand up. You trust it and you believe in it. You got to be willing to see it. You can't just get scared and bail out. If you play a martingale, you either see it through or don't do it. That's the whole idea of the martingale, right? Now, I'm not advocating playing the Martingale at all, but if you're gonna, you gotta see it through. Anyway, there you go. We are 9-0. And like I say, if I make 10, which I have no doubt that we will, then I'm going to keep it going, tweak it a little bit, and just see how far it can go. This one I'm interested to see how far it can go. I'll play it if it goes 30. So, all right, that's it right now. Until the next time, be great. Bye.